Far Cry 3 was an island holiday like no other. Casting players adrift on the Rook Islands, an archipelago infested with insane militia, dangerous animals and ancient tribes. It's difficult to imagine how its madcap open-world gameplay could be made any madder. After all, this was a game that allowed you to fly a wingsuit, hunt Komodo dragons and punch a shark to death. But imagine that shark was made of chrome, had laser eyes, and you were beating it with your cyborg fist. Welcome to Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. The year is 2007. It is the future. A future built on the ruins of a nuclear war. A future lit exclusively by neon. A future where men are men and cyber commandos are all American heroes.
Lady Liberty. She taught me that winners don't use drugs.
And yet, Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon is a game that has nothing to do with the future and everything to do with the past. A standalone download that's a retro reskin of Ubisoft's massive open-world shooter, Blood Dragon is laced with irony, action, and electric neon dinosaurs.
Eliminate all enemies.
No problem.
But those who have already romped across the Rook Islands in Far Cry 3 will know what to expect from Blood Dragon. Attacking outposts with flexible stealth, rocking around the island in a jeep, hunting, exploring, and deep-sea diving to find buried treasure. But what they won't expect is the game's mix of retro style, action film references, and bizarre parody. From pixel art cutscenes to action movie put-downs.
Are these extraterrestrial?
This is a mashup of the games, films, and pop culture of the 80s. It's a style that's easy to see as an exploitation of nostalgia, or at least it would be, if it weren't done with so much love and understanding.
Thank you, darling.
That's Dr. Darling. Dr. Elizabeth Veronica Darling.
From the brilliant choice of Terminator and Aliens veteran Michael Biehn as the voice of Cyber Commando Rex Power Colt, to the original soundtrack by Retro Beatmaster's Power Glove, this is a pitch-perfect parody. The handful of story missions the game offers match the insane tone, from hang-gliding deep into a secret island base to burning blood dragon eggs in true Alien style. This is what makes Blood Dragon feel less like a cynical reskin and more like a love letter to a particular time. And just wait till you see what they do with the Rocky soundtrack.
You are dead.
Outside of its short but brilliant story missions, Blood Dragon offers a similar open world to that of Far Cry 3. Conquer an outpost through stealth and force, and you'll unlock hunting and rescue missions to unlock weapon upgrades. It may sound simple, but it's a compelling and addictive pursuit. It helps that Blood Dragon's outposts are more varied than Far Cry 3's, ranging from sea bases just waiting to be snuck onto, and cliff-top fortresses prime for running battles. Sadly, Blood Dragon's dark and foggy world never manages to be as compelling as the Rook Island's lush jungles and crystal waters, but the insane mix of hunting predators and riding jet skis seems to fit better in a world of cyber commandos and laser-eyed reptiles. And that's really what Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon is, a chance to use the original game's brilliant mix of mechanics, murder and madness in a world that has no problem with you dropping 4 stories and landing on a guard for a knife kill. Add to that the music, voice acting and cutscenes that nail the atmosphere and style of 80s action, and you have a game that does everything it can to help you have a load of silly, schlocky fun. Our advice, just go with it. Ride into the danger zone.
Sayonara, sushi!